city's nerve center for all disaster operations. The Emergency Control Center is swinging into action. Already on hand, Police Chief Davis, Commander Kinsling, Bill Frank, the Los Angeles Civil Defense Coordinator.
Sounds like we got trouble everywhere.
Yep, but keep sweeping the van. The quiet spot, that'll be the
gas mains are exploding. Broken sewer lines bubbling in the streets. Ruin running through the heart of town. The first to arrive at San Fernando City Hall, Mayor Paul Macy and Marguerite Moran, Civil Defense.
Where's the emergency operation plan?
Somewhere under this mess.
Volunteer rescue teams are being organized, moving out to search the ruins. In downtown Los Angeles, State Civil Defense, the California Office of Emergency Services, is swinging into action. Already the news is clicking out to the state capitol in Sacramento and to Washington, D.C. The President's Office of Emergency Preparedness, the agency responsible for coordinating all federal assistance in time of major disaster.
Governor Reagan, I'm calling for the President. He has told me to be sure that all federal resources that can be used are gotten on the ground immediately. We'll be helping you in every way we can.
Now helicopters are fanning out to find out what else has happened to the valley.
There's a pretty good loom up out there to the west.
Deputy Fire Chief Kenneth Long.
Yeah, let's check the Veterans Hospital out first before we go into Hollyview. God, look at that building that's down there. All right, let's drop down there in that grassy area and find out what's going on.
The tragedy centered here. At San Fernando Veterans Hospital, long known as the garden spot of the whole Veterans Administration system, 2 central buildings have collapsed, burying nearly 100 patients and members of the staff under a crashing concrete roof. Doctors and nurses are pulling victims out of the ruins, digging barehanded at the rubble, trying to free the rest. At 7:24, Chief Long's helicopter sets down on the lawn, and a staff doctor runs out to meet him.
Cold water from Chief Long. Do you read now?
Chief Long, yes, we read you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Chief Long, I want 5 task forces and 3 chief officers dispatched emergency to the San Fernando Veterans Hospital. We have people trapped. They have no contact with the outside. We have a serious condition here, Bill. Dispatch for an emergency.
The fire and rescue units pour in, but desperately needed is heavy construction equipment to cut through the concrete roof. Luckily, it's close at hand. In Tujunga Canyon, the Army Corps of Engineers has a construction crew working on a special project for the Office of Emergency Preparedness. Within an hour, it's been moved to veterans. The digging out begins.
What about the Veterans Hospital? Are we sure they have everything they need?
We probably need some helicopter evacuation, and we've already taken steps to get that moving.
He's tagged. Yeah, he's got tagged down here on his foot, and I've taken his wristwatch. George Lang, and he's had Demerol twice.
Governor Reagan's arrived from Sacramento. And rescue crews have just uncovered a pocket where some of the kitchen workers are trapped the second day. Early in the morning, Air Force Two sweeps into Los Angeles Airport, bringing the Vice President and George Lincoln, Director of the Office of Emergency Preparedness, to survey the damage.
I just talked to President Nixon less than a half an hour ago after I finished the briefing session, and he's terribly concerned. He was in an earthquake himself. He happened to be going to Whittier College in 1933 when the Long Beach earthquake occurred. And of course, he remembers very well the collapse of the high school auditorium there, the damage to the grade school, and he said, you don't want to be in another one if you've been in one.
At Veterans Hospital, rescue workers are into their 59th hour.
Hey, we got a live one.
The last live victim to be pulled out of the wreckage, Frank Carbonara, a 68-year-old baker on the kitchen staff, is rushed to the hospital.